Well, hi folks, and welcome to this edition of Art Tips with John. I am your host, John Morris, welcoming you to a show that helps you build not only your artist business, but also your artistic talents. Welcome to today's show. Okay folks, so as we mentioned last week, want to hit on a topic that kind of follows on from last week's show, and it is answering the question, which works better, flatboard canvas or stretched canvas? Now, both are really good products. It depends obviously on the reasoning behind wanting to use either. I can tell you now that different canvas is going to give you a different effect, and with that in mind I want to share with you the first set of tips for purchasing, I suppose, flatboard canvas. Now, flatboard canvas, which I have here, and here we have my famous Myrtle a Turtle painting. Okay, now flatboard canvas is exactly what it says. It's canvas that's been put onto cardboard, as you can. The positives of working with flatboard canvas is when you are storing them, you can store them one on top of the other. You won't do any damage really. It's good and durable, so it's not going to bend too much either. What else? They are easy to store as well. They're not as big as a big bulky wooden frame of a stretch canvas. However, they do take longer to dry, and sometimes I don't find that things kind of flow as well for me. Maybe it's just a surface issue, maybe it's a personal preference, but I tend to find that I do lean in preference to the stretch canvas, and I'll share that with you now. Okay folks, so now we're going to talk about the stretch canvas, and one I have here is a large painting of Midnight Forest, and we've got some beautiful waterfalls going on here. It's a night time and all sorts of really cool and exciting things. This one is a larger canvas obviously, and I can't actually remember the size of it because it doesn't have it on the side. I would need to measure it again, so I do apologise for that. But it's a big canvas. I would estimate it's probably around 40 by 48 approximately, something like that. And as you can see on the back, it is stretch canvas on a wooden frame, which means it comes ready to hang. Unlike stretch canvas, you cannot hang it without either putting nails underneath, which messes up your wall, or without putting a frame on the back. You can attach stickers to the back, but again, because of the weight of a canvas that size, you would have a hard time sticking it up. So with a framed canvas, it's ready to go straight on the wall, and all it needs to do is just hang. You put 2 nails or picture hooks in the wall and it will hang there nice and straight, no bother, and it won't move at all. It dries a lot quicker than canvas board. The drawbacks to this though is that it is a little bit bulkier. You can see there that's probably about an inch, maybe half an inch in thickness, and you can kind of see that when you've got maybe 10 or 15 of those, they do take up quite a lot of room. In my case, we've probably got 100 or so hitting around the apartment, and you know, on top of the wardrobe, they do take up some room. If you've got a box canvas, it's probably going to be 3 times the depth of that side that I've just shown you there. So they are quite thick, but I prefer these because of the reasons that I mentioned. They come ready to hang, they're easy to build and make if you're going to build and make your own. Also as well, the paint dries a lot quicker, and I just find personal preference is it's a much better flow. It's not as solid where you've got the cardboard at the back, but my advice would be get hold of a couple of cheaper ones of both styles and try them out for yourself, because it is a personal preference. I think I got dust up my nose there. I find that I prefer the canvas that has been stretched, but at a push I will use canvas board. It's just remembering it takes longer to dry, you can't hang it straight up, and sometimes the personal dynamics can come into it as well. Well folks, I hope that helped, and I hope that answered that question for you. Of course, if you've got any other questions for me that you would like me to answer, please do drop me a message in the box below, or at johnmorrisartfromtheheart.com, and of course, as always, I'll be here to help. As always, please would you like, share and subscribe if you love this content. Help us grow and support us in our way, and until next time, we always appreciate you and we love your comments and feedback. I have been your host, John Morris. This has been Art Tips with John, and until next Tuesday, I will see you then. Have an awesome week. Take care. God bless.